Picture this, it's Sarah's birthday. She's turning 30. A milestone year, a new decade, a reason to celebrate big. Her partner David wants to make it special. He envisions a grand celebration, something unforgettable. He plans a huge surprise party, inviting all her friends and family. He sends out invitations, makes calls, and ensures everyone she loves will be there. He even books her favorite band. It's perfect, right? The big day arrives and everything is set for the grand reveal. David excitedly rushes Sarah to the venue, blindfolded. He's beaming with anticipation, his heart racing. He can't wait to see her surprised face. He imagines her joy, her laughter, the sparkle in her eyes, but when the blindfold comes off, Sarah freezes. Her reaction is not what David expected. Her face drains of color. She's overwhelmed and uncomfortable. The crowd, the noise, the attention, it's all too much. Turns out, Sarah hates surprises and prefers intimate gatherings. She loves quiet dinners and small, meaningful moments. David is crushed. Just wanted to make her happy. What went wrong? He thought he was doing something wonderful. This scenario, while fictional, highlights a common relationship dilemma: well-intentioned actions crossing boundaries. It's a lesson in understanding. David, in his eagerness to please Sarah, overlooked her preferences and ended up making her uncomfortable. He missed the signs. This situation underscores the importance of understanding and respecting boundaries in relationships. Communication is key to truly knowing what makes your partner happy. Boundaries, we've all heard the word, but what do they really mean in the context of a relationship? Boundaries are more than just physical lines. Simply put, boundaries are the limits we set to protect our well-being and personal space. They define where we end and the other person begins. This separation is crucial for maintaining individuality. Think of it like your personal space, a bubble that surrounds you. We all have different comfort levels with physical touch, sharing personal information and emotional intimacy, or even just how much time we spend together. These boundaries can vary greatly from person to person. Boundaries help us communicate these needs to our partners, friends, and family members, creating a safe and respectful space for both individuals to thrive. This mutual understanding fosters trust and respect. Without boundaries, resentment can build over time. We might feel unheard, disrespected, or even controlled, leading to emotional distress. This can lead to conflict, misunderstandings, and ultimately damage the relationship. Setting clear boundaries is essential for healthy interactions. Here's the tricky part. Sometimes our good intentions can inadvertently cross the line. We might think we're being helpful or protective, but our actions might be perceived as controlling or disrespectful. Imagine this. Your partner, worried about your health, starts dictating your diet and exercise routine. They constantly check in on your whereabouts and question your choices. While their concern might stem from love, it can feel suffocating and controlling. This is where understanding the difference between caring and controlling becomes crucial. Caring is about supporting your partner's choices, even if you don't agree with them. Controlling behavior, on the other hand, seeks to impose one's will on the other. One of the foundations of a healthy relationship is respecting each other's autonomy. This means acknowledging that your partner has the right to make their own decisions, even if you wouldn't make the same choices. It means accepting that they have their own thoughts, feelings, and dreams that might differ from yours. It's about supporting their journey of self-discovery and growth, even if it takes them on a different path than you envisioned. Respecting autonomy isn't about agreeing with everything your partner does. It's about trusting them to make their own choices and supporting them through the consequences, both good and bad. Section 5. Speaking up. Communication is key. Open and honest communication is the cornerstone of navigating boundaries in a relationship. It's not always easy to voice our needs, especially when we fear conflict or hurting our partner's feelings. However, avoiding uncomfortable conversations can lead to resentment and misunderstandings down the line. It's crucial to create a safe space where both partners feel comfortable expressing their needs and concerns without fear of judgment or retaliation. Start by using I statements to express how you feel without blaming your partner. For example, instead of saying, "You're always controlling," try, "I feel stifled when you make decisions about my life without consulting me." Section 6. The courage to be vulnerable. Setting boundaries requires vulnerability. It involves expressing our needs and fears, even when it feels scary. It's about letting our guard down and trusting our partner to handle our hearts with care. This vulnerability might feel uncomfortable at first, but it's crucial for building intimacy and trust. When we allow ourselves to be seen and heard, we create space for our partners to do the same. This mutual vulnerability deepens the connection and strengthens the bond. Remember, vulnerability is not a weakness, but a strength. It takes courage to show up authentically in a relationship and express our true selves. Section 7. Setting boundaries with love and respect. Setting boundaries isn't about issuing ultimatums or creating walls. It's about communicating your needs with love and respect. It's about finding a compromise that works for both partners, where both feel heard and respected. Sometimes setting boundaries might involve saying no to things you don't feel comfortable with. It might mean having difficult conversations about expectations and needs. It's about prioritizing your well-being without dismissing your partner's feelings. Remember, setting boundaries is an act of self-love. It's about honoring your needs and creating a fulfilling and respectful relationship for both partners. Section 8. Building a relationship on trust and freedom. Ultimately, healthy boundaries are about building a relationship on a foundation of trust and freedom. This means allowing each other the space to grow individually while still being connected as a couple. It's about creating a space where both partners feel loved, respected, and free to be themselves. This environment fosters mutual respect and understanding, which are crucial for a lasting relationship. It's about supporting each other's growth while maintaining your own individuality. Encouraging each other's passions and interests can strengthen the bond you share. It's about navigating the ups and downs of life together, knowing that you have a safe and loving space to land. This mutual support helps in overcoming challenges and celebrating successes together. Remember, relationships thrive when both individuals feel empowered to be their authentic selves, without fear of judgment or control. Open communication and trust are the pillars that hold this empowerment. Embrace the beauty of vulnerability, communicate with love, and watch your relationship blossom into a safe haven of trust and freedom. Cherish these moments and continue to build a strong, loving partnership.